Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Tom Stadium Takes and Travels. I am here in lovely Kansas City, Missouri. I'll be going to a Royals game tonight, and I'll be going to two more Royals games this weekend as they take on the San Diego Padres in a 3-game series. I want to try to get you all the game content that I can tonight, potentially on Saturday and Sunday. Today is Friday, May 31st, 2024, as I am recording this episode. A lot of that's going to depend on if the Royals hit a home run tonight. And if they do, I want to get it on film, and then I won't do any more game film on Saturday or Sunday. I will, however, do some filming on Saturday, that'd be tomorrow, on two prominent Kansas City attractions, a museum and a restaurant, the Negro League Museum and Arthur Bryant's Barbecue, probably the most famous barbecue restaurant in America. I want to show you guys true Kansas City barbecue. It is the best barbecue city in America. Before we go to the game tonight, I want to show you guys Gates, another true Kansas City barbecue institution. It's amazing. I have it every time I come down here. Gates is just a mile or two away from Kauffman Stadium, and so it's going to be a very good pre-game meal. I'm very excited to chow down. When we visit the Negro Leagues Museum tomorrow, it'll be a very good time to visit because they just incorporated Negro League baseball stats into Major League Baseball stats. They just did that a few days ago. Incorporating the Negro League stats into the Major League Baseball stats has had a pretty good impact on the game. For example, Ty Cobb is no longer Major League Baseball's batting average leader. That award now goes to Josh Gibson. He was known as the Black Babe Ruth. I'm excited to learn more about that tomorrow and learn more about the history of the Negro Leagues. But for now, we're going to head over to Gates, and then we're going to head over to the stadium and have ourselves a good time at the K. All right, in my car, about to head over to Gates. I'm rocking my Storm Chasers jersey. They are the AAA affiliate for the Kansas City Royals. I'm also rocking my lucky Creighton hat. If you know me, you know I'm a die-hard Creighton basketball fan and have been for essentially my whole life. But let's go over to Gates. All right, we are live from Kansas City's own Gates Barbecue. Now, it's important to note that it is raining a bit. We'll see how this impacts the game, but it's a light rain, so I don't think it'll affect things too much. But let's go inside and let's enjoy some tasty barbecue. I got here the pork bun with fries and a nice tasty lemonade. All right, let's dig into this sandwich.
I don't like this.
Good Kansas City barbecue. Makes your face a little messy. Back in the car after that tasty Gates meal. So I want to tell you guys a little bit on how the Kansas City Royals got their name. Well, it has nothing really to do with like monarchy or kings or queens, and a common misconception is they got their name as a tribute to the Negro League team, Kansas City Monarchs. That's actually not true. The Royals got their name because there's this thing in Kansas City called the American Royal. It's a livestock and barbecue festival that takes place in Kansas City every single year. The state of Missouri has $1 billion livestock industry, and Kansas City has always been a livestock and feeder city, so that's how the Royals got their name. Now, let's make our way over to the K. All right, we are here in the parking lot at Kauffman Stadium. Wait a second. That's not Kauffman Stadium. That's Arrowhead Stadium, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but it's over that red pickup. That's Kauffman Stadium over there. Anyway, Kauffman Stadium was built in 1973 in the heyday of the Cookie Cutter Stadium. Cookie Cutter Stadiums were stadiums that were built for both baseball and football. A lot of Major League Baseball and NFL teams shared a stadium. But by the 90s and the early 2000s, those stadiums really got phased out, and the NFL teams and MLB teams started building their own places. So the K being built in the early 70s, being a baseball-only stadium, is pretty unique for them. It's really aged well, and it's lasted over 50 years. It's a good ballpark, and it's got a lot of good amenities inside. However, the Royals actually want to build a new stadium by the end of this decade. Like I mentioned, the K is over 50 years old, and the concrete is becoming irreparable. It's gotten really old. There are some other stadium maintenance issues that they can't fix. And this is also a very suburban-ish ballpark. I mean, there's nothing really around this stadium except for Arrowhead and a whole bunch of parking. Not many bars, restaurants, concert venues. I mean, the Royals can't really make a lot of money in this area, so they want to build their own district in downtown Kansas City. That way they can make more money. That way they can compete. If you're a stadium chaser like me, get to this ballpark while you can. Trust me, it's a very good baseball stadium. Now, let's head inside. I'm going to show you what the K is all about. Welcome to Kauffman Stadium. You know it's a 70s era stadium when you have that circular ramp in the stadium. This is what the entrance really looks like. All right, we are officially inside. Let's go show you what this place is made of. We're gonna go to our seats first, and then we'll show you the rest of the stadium. Here's your first look at Kauffman Stadium. A lot of Padres fans in the house. Actually pretty surprising, considering the distance between San Diego and Kansas City. Wow. There are those fountains over there out in the outfield. We're gonna go catch those fountains in a few innings. They're about to do their honorary first pitch. And that's Slugger, that's the Kansas City mascot over there. Ooh. That number 30 right there, that's one of my favorite actors. That's Jason Sudeikis. He was in one of my favorite comedy movies ever, We're the Millers. Absolutely hilarious. Of course, now they're taking the picture, but with Slugger, but that's great to see him here. Another thing I should note is that the scoreboard out there in center field is called Crown Vision. Of course, it's got the big crown on top of the scoreboard. They've always had that. That thing has been here since the beginning. Well, of course, they've changed out like the technology and all that, but there's always been a crown on top of the scoreboard. In the new stadium renderings, I didn't see any of that in there. So when the Royals build their new stadium, I really hope they can find a way to bring that thing into the new place, because that thing is legendary. And for the hot dog derby! ketchup, baby. The best condiment there is. Right, we are back where we came. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna give you a grand tour of the ballpark. We're gonna begin by going up the spiral ramp. The spiral ramp, of course, is this grand thing right here. You truly don't see many things like this these days, because I mean, like I said earlier, this stadium was built in the 1970s, and so again, this was the thing back in those days. But we're gonna walk up and we're gonna check things out. I've actually never been in the upper concourse of the cave before. I've been here several times, but I've never been to the upper level, so we're gonna check and see what's up there. While I mentioned spiral ramps, of course, Arrowhead Stadium over there, they got those too. That stadium was built about the same time as the K. The upper concourse of Kauffman Stadium. This up here is what a seat would look like if you were to sit up here at the K. We are now in the middle level of Kauffman Stadium. This is where all the clubs and the suites are. So let's begin our tour. now begin our tour of the lower concourse and the outfield. A lot of good stuff in the outfield, especially if you have kids. They probably have the best kids zone in all Major League Baseball. Let's go check it out. All right, the Royals Hall of Fame is over there. We'll check that out later. Hopefully we have enough time tonight to look at it, because there's a lot of good stuff in there, but we'll get it no matter what. We might get it tomorrow, but we'll try to squeeze it in tonight.
And the 1-0 pitch is swung on, hit in the air, left field, shallow. Out goes Bobby Witt Jr. Here comes MJ Melendez. Jr. makes a catch, a tag and a throw.
Kansas City Royals head groundskeeper Trevor Vance becomes a precision job.
Okay, this thing is really cool.
Precision and facilities maintenance equipment. We are your true turf management professionals. Certified.
All right, we'll get to the kids zone in a little bit, but we'll explore the rest of the outfield for now.
It's T-Mobile Magenta status.
So we got 50% off your bonus.
All right, this is Ewing Kauffman and his wife Muriel. Ewing Kauffman was the founder and first owner of the Kansas City Royals.
Free is key during Craftsman Days at Lowe's. Right now, get one free Select V20 tool when you buy a Select battery 2-pack. Plus, get your choice of a V20 drill or impact driver kit for $69. Don't miss your chance to save on the high-quality, high-performance tools you need during Craftsman Days. Because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 619. Most stores like selection based location.
As the Royals bat in the bottom of the 6th inning in our Sonic Slam inning. Hunter Renfroe leads off against Dylan Cease. And the first pitch is a slider for strike one. Our contestant is Belinda Pye from
Frank White Jr., Royals Hall of Fame second baseman from 1973 to 1990. Pretty good ball player.
Hit the Royals at a grand slam out of the park this inning. Belinda wins $25,000.
And this is Dick Hauser, a legendary manager for Kansas City.
Swing and a miss on the slider away. Dylan Cease pitching for the lead.
And this man right here is regarded as the best player in Royals franchise history. This is George Brett. An absolute legend.
And the pitch. This ball is outside ball one. Royals have had a couple of chances today, and Cease has a lead up double in the second. And in the
Check out the fountain deck. All right, it's guarded, so I probably shouldn't go there, but great view nonetheless. All right, this is Rivals. It's a big sports bar, another big social area. social areas are all the thing in Major League Baseball stadiums, really all sporting venues these days. And so, yeah, it's good for the Royals that they built this, although it's not going to last much longer when they build a new stadium. But I'm sure they'll have a lot more social areas in the new ballpark than they do in this one.
Tatis double, profile single, and Padres got 2. Fastball is high, his belly's on with a 1-0 walk. And that's the first given up tonight by Dylan Cease. So, if the farm chart stays right, the Royals will score 2 runs in this inning. As for the Padres, it was a 1-out walk for the New York Yankees.
All right, that Chickies and Pete's up there, it's one of just 3 Chickies and Pete's that is not on the East Coast. It's a Philadelphia, New Jersey thing. It's found all over Eastern Pennsylvania and most of New Jersey. Of course, it says home to the world famous crab fries. And I'm gonna try one of those real soon. Let's continue the tour. All right, there you have it. That is the lower concourse. And we're now gonna check out the kids zone. Like I said, this is the best kids zone in all of Major League Baseball. This here is the wiffle ball field. It's called the Little K. We'll start with that. Darn it, I can't play. There's a pitching mound, a batting challenge. A kid's store.
Royals 3, Padres 2, 7th inning. Runs 1 for 2. And the 0-1. Swung on, hit foul.
Got a carousel, a papa shot.
Serpa came on and got an inning-ending double play in the 6th inning after San Diego scored 2.
Got like a little kids
Machado
concession
takes a
stand.
fastball for a called 3rd strike, 1 away.
That's the thing, you need tokens to access a lot of these attractions. But you don't need one for the playground.
Sally calls time and wants to go out and have a word with Serpa before he gets to.
What's this? Explore, read, share. Huh. They even have a mini golf course. Let's look at the rules.
Royals 3, Padres 2, 7th inning, 1 out. Solano at 14 games is hitting .389. And he swings and misses at a slider down and in. San Diego got RBIs from Tatis Jr. and Profar in the 6th. And knocked Michael Wacha out of the
It's a nice baseball-themed mini golf course.
And then the Royals got RBIs from Bobby Witt Jr., Vinny Pasquantino, and Nelson Velasquez, and knocking Dylan Cease out of the game. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball is high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Both starters.
We're going to make our way over to the fountains and experience the mist.
Here's the 2.
One thing I should mention about Frank White Jr. is that he's not just a baseball player, he's also a politician. He's currently on the board for this county, Jackson County. He's an executive on the board. So that's another fun fact about Frank White Jr. Moment we're gonna see the water spectacular. That's this fountain over here that's right in front of me. The world's largest privately funded fountain. Go to work, and it's also the 7th inning, so they're gonna play Take Me Out to the Ball game in a few moments. So yeah, we're gonna see the best of the water spectacular. Currently a 2-2 game in the top of the 7th. The Royals are changing their pitcher, so it's gonna be a few more moments before we see the water spectacular really come to action. But Kansas City is known as the city of fountains. Why is that? Well, in the late 19th century, when people were moving westward, horses would stop, or like people would stop their horses in Kansas City and they would drink out of the water fountains. So yeah, it's a fun fact for you and why Kansas City is known as that city of fountains, has that city of fountains nickname. And it actually has the most fountains out of any city in the US, second most in the world, only behind Rome, Italy. I got my rally cap on. The Royals were at one time down 11-3. Now it's 11-8. They've scored 5 runs this inning. It looked like something was about to happen there, but it was a long fly out. Game over, Padres win. 11-8, they take game 1 of the series. Gotta fix my cap. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow. We're gonna continue this video into the next day. We're gonna explore more history tomorrow with the Negro Leagues Museum, and we're gonna check out the Royals Hall of Fame. Stay tuned. All right, day 2 of vlog 1. We are at the 18th and Vine Museum District, home to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, as well as the American Jazz Museum. And so, we're gonna check out the Negro League Museum and see what it's all about. All right, this is the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. This is the view of the whole building. We got the Jazz Museum over there. It's a nice little building. Let's go get our tickets and let's explore the NLBM. wears Josh Gibson's jersey. Umpires back in the day looked like dudes in tuxes. Kind of silly. All right, that was the Negro Leagues Museum. Hope you enjoyed that. A lot of great history in there. We're now making our way over to Arthur Bryant's, most famous barbecue restaurant in America. We're gonna give it a good try. All right, here we are, Arthur Bryant's Barbecue, as it says up there, a world famous restaurant. Let's go inside and enjoy some good barbecue. Burnt ends, we got the fries, and a Powerade. I'm not a pop drinker, so I tend to get drinks like lemonade and Powerade and water, but we're gonna dig in on this burnt ends and these fries, and I'll let you know what I think. Those fries hit the spot. Now, let's see how good this burnt ends is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Back at it for day 2 and game 2 of the Royals Padres series. One good thing about this ballpark and being out in suburbia with not a whole lot surrounding it is that it's a very good tailgating parking lot. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the Chiefs being right there, and of course the Chiefs have one of the best tailgating environments in all of sports, really, not just football. But yeah, let's go in and enjoy some more baseball. All right, here we are once again, the Royals Hall of Fame. I apologize for not being able to get to this yesterday. This thing closes in the 8th inning, and this stadium is so big and there's so much to do here that I didn't have time, but we do now. Let's make our way inside. All right, here we are, the Royals Hall of Fame. A lot of great history in here, exploring not just Royals history, but history of professional baseball in Kansas City.
Oh, Terry, that's the renovations for this. Yeah, that's for the
Kind of a cool skylight.
Yeah, well, that's cool. All right, cool. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice little model of the K. And this place was renovated in the late 2000s. It used to be that you couldn't even go out to the outfield. But, well, of course now you can, but yeah, before in the stadium got a big renovation from 1973 when the place opened until like 2008 or 2009, you couldn't go to the outfield. Thank goodness you can.
Kansas City's heavy hitters needed some financial help with their bid for an expensive team. They are out. Kansas City will change the win. Kansas City Athletics will lose to Oakland and Charles Dillon. Like the city was really in desperate state. The non-game in Major League City. They tried to hide somebody to Kansas City.
Oh, look at that. It's
They had a meeting at Jason's office.
I was talking about this yesterday, how the Royals got their name.
Oh, they have two double A or two C teams.
Yeah, Kelly is sad.
Oh yeah, high A.
Go Chasers, baby. Seats from the old stadium.
I was surprised when I got picked last year. Because I've been trying for 2 years to get the Field of Dreams tickets. I've been passed up twice. So
It's a big number 5.
I'm surprised.
You're going.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got a shirt.
Here are the Commissioner's Trophies, 1985 and 2015. And this here is a mini version of the Royals City Connect uniform. This is what the Royals wore yesterday. You can see here you got the crown. You got the KC logo, looks a lot like fountains, because of course, like we mentioned yesterday, it's the city of fountains. And the hey, 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 that's in reference to the Royals victory song sung by the Beatles. If they win, you might hear a bit of it. All right, as I promised yesterday, I would get some crab fries from Chickies and Pete's. And we're gonna try these out and I'll let you know what I think. Not bad. Cheese sauce is not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not that good either. But crab fries still pretty good. So I didn't catch this yesterday. This is the Dugout Bar and Grill, which is a bit down below the stadium. I mean, I'm in a dugout seat, so I get access to this area, but it's pretty cool.
The Boys Across Club for your baseball and softball. Registration is not open. I'm laughing so hard. I'm laughing so hard. I was dying.
Make our way inside the Royals team store. There's a lot of team stores, but this is the main one there is. Let's go inside. I'm gonna have to get one of these for my nephew. This is the team story. Nitro Royal Chip ice cream ain't bad. First time ever having nitro ice cream. Pretty darn good from the Kansas City Baking Company. It's currently 7-3 Padres in the bottom of the ninth. Royals are down to their last out. Final from Kauffman Stadium. The Padres take game 2 of the series 7-3 over the Royals. They'll play the third and final game of the series tomorrow, Sunday, June 2nd. But the Padres take the series 2-1 or 3-0. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I think I've got all the stadium content that I've wanted to get. There might be more stuff tomorrow. We'll see. It was 3-1 before, but Nelson Velasquez has tied the game for Kansas City in the bottom of the ninth. Now the Royals have a runner on third, no outs. They can win this right here. Let's see what happens. Here comes the tag! Ball game! Royals win! Hey, 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 hey! That's a Royals win. Final score from Kauffman. Royals take it 4-3 over San Diego. The Padres still win the series 2-1. I might have been wearing a Padres hat. That's because a buddy of mine actually plays for them. That's Matt Waldron, who's a very good buddy of mine. In fact, we went to high school together, and we are, in fact, high school classmates. Boy, that's going to wrap things up here in Kansas City. Final from Kauffman Stadium. Royals in Game 3 take the game over the Padres 4-3. Still take the series 2-1. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the very first episode of Tom's Stadium Takes and Travels. Signing off from Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We'll see you in the next video.